Hey y'all. Hey y'all. How y'all doing? Now y'all, one thing I can say about mothers, good moms, and moms, period. Moms, they gonna look out for their children. Now, Melly mama sticking by her son. She's sticking by her son. She's standing up for her son. But you always gotta remember, when you make a decision, there are consequences that come with your decision. Right? We talked about that, right? Talk about that all the time. Decision making over here on this channel. We always talk about decision making. Care how much we love our kids. There are responsible decisions that they need to make in their life. They have to think. Because when you don't think, you put your mama and your family in situations. Now just refresh your memories, and I hope Melly, YNW Melly, his mom hear this, and other people who like them. When you're making a decision, first thing you need to identify is the decision. You got to realize that you need to make a decision. So when you made that decision to get in that car with them two boys and to jump out that car like that and act like you weren't in it, and then they get shot up, come on, that you made a decision. I let you. The second thing you want to do when you make it, when you're making your decision, Melly, is identify the alternative. That's what you need to do. You got to diagnose that problem that you occurred. Now, the third thing, now I apologize. The first thing you want to do, you want to make a decision. And then the second thing, you want to gather your information when you're making that decision. Somebody know about them boys getting out of their car. Somebody set that up, Melly. Getting in and out that car. Doing what we need to do to get rid of Juvie and Set Chaser. I got to take up for them because they can't take up for themselves. Something happened, Melly. Something happened. Now look at this, y'all. I want to take y'all, refresh y'all remembrance. But before we do anything, close that screen door and start laying out them flies up in here. All them flies up in my chair. Get them flies out of my chair. Always come tell me what I need to do. What grandma really don't need to do. Man, please sit down somewhere. All right, y'all. Now, I want y'all to take a look at this. Two boys were shot in the car that you were sitting in. Think about it. Two young men were shot in the car that you were sitting in. Now your mama gonna take up for you, Melly. We have to do okay then wait, hold on, y'all. I want to show y'all something. So we're gonna make this decision right quick. Make this decision. Okay, people. Now let's go back to the decision making process in the YNW Melly case. Mama, you need to think about that, but you're gonna take over son. First of all, we're gonna make a decision in this situation. The decision is that car. What's going on in this car right here? How we gonna do this? Now, what you're gonna do next is gather. When you make a decision, you're gonna you realize that you need to make a decision. So you made that decision. Your son made that decision for this to happen. Then what he did on step 2 in making a decision, you're supposed to gather your relevant information. And then the third thing you're gonna do is identify the alternative. Yes, sir. And then the next thing you're gonna do is you already discovered your alternative. That's the third thing. Fourth thing you're gonna do, you're gonna evaluate this situation y'all about to go through right here in this car. Right here with 2 young men who got a mom, dad, brother, cousin, sister, auntie, just like you do. Daddy. And the fifth decision you're going to make in the decision-making process of anything that you do in life, you're going to select the best alternative. What was Melly's best alternative when he jumped out that car? When this situation right here? I wait. What was his alternative? He discovered that alternative. How did he select the best alternative? He got out the car allegedly. I wonder. The sixth and the last decision out the decision-making process of anything that you do in life, you're going to implement and follow up on your decision. Now, I showed y'all that for a reason, young people, and I'm talking to everyone out there. Those are your decision makers that you need to think about when you making them. I know we don't want our children, don't nobody want their children locked up. Nobody want their children locked up, but wrong is wrong. But in that making a decision, in this case, there are consequences that he gonna have to follow. He doing them now. Can't go by nobody looking when you got 2 young men. Let me pull some up. When you got 2 young men in a put themselves in 2 young men put themselves in a situation and apply and plan it, and it ain't working. But you hear so much of Melly. You don't hear nothing about Borden, because Melly is the mastermind behind this situation. This is they just having to try to see if he's gonna take the death penalty. So what we're gonna do is take a look and refresh y'all mind, because he don't need to get away with this. All right, so let me find this. This was one of my trials that I've been sticking with for a long time. So let's see what's going on. Hold on, y'all.
double murder trial ended in a trial.
I don't want to play all of it. This is not what I want to play. And this guy right here, testimony right now. I want y'all to end this. Hold on, y'all. Let's take a little bit. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to right here. Okay. Let me turn this. Let's go here. That's Melly Mom's. Here we go. I want to take y'all back here. This is an important key factor when I was covering this case.
Not T-H-A-T, D-8, correct. Page 3, coming out of 9807. How does he spell that? D-8. So when Melly spells the word that, want me to go through all 19 pages, or will you take my word that every time, coming out of 9807, attributed to this young man as writing a message, he does not spell it T-H-A-T, but D-A-T. You like to look through? No, sir. You're asking me to explain that at one moment he decided to use proper grammar. One moment, these phone messages and emails. These phone messages that the state introduced on this pages that we painfully went through. He spells it D-A-T, not T-H-A-T. Except for this one occasion. Right? What a strange thing. I'm sorry, I apologize. The defense also questioned Detective Moretti about not obtaining a search warrant for the house Melly shared with the men who were also seen leaving the studio. Then, during October 26th,
People, this is an important point in this case. This and what that boy said on the stand, but I'm not ready to make his who witness for Melly. But listen to this.
people coming out of the recording studio. Correct. Let's get through 26. Yes, sir. Respond to the hospital in the morning. Yes, sir. By mid-afternoon, get the surveillance tape. Yes, sir. You identify not by the end of October 26th. establish a nexus between the two, or the judges will not decide the one. Did you even try, sir, to get a search warrant and go in front of a judge and say, I got 8 people who left the studio. They all live in the same house. The driver of the vehicle we interviewed lied, and the inside of the Jeep is covered in blood. And we're looking for the gun or guns and their bloody clothes involved. Did you bother to do that, sir? Sir, like I said before, there was no connection between the house and the crime itself. Now, where we had blood, where we had evidence, where we had instruments of a crime, we did search warrants. Anytime we had a nexus between the two, we did a search warrant. We never had a nexus between the two. People went to that house that day, knocked on the door, there was no one there. You could have secured that house by officers standing in front of it and at least come to this jury and say, I went to a judge, explain to the judge, 8 people live in a house, 8 people left the studio, and a few hours later, 2 people ended up dead, and the driver of the vehicle lied to us about everything concerning the shooting. You could have done that. That's not how it works, sir. Not how it works. Fair enough. Did you get a search warrant of the house in November? At all? For which house? The house where Melly lived. No, sir. How about December? They were already gone at that point. You could have looked for blood. Traces of blood because we saw that you sprayed this agent on things and miraculously blood surfaces. You know that. Did you do that? No, sir. You mentioned to the state that you spoke to Adrian Davis and a non-habeas witness. Correct? Yes, sir. They were the 2 of the individuals that originally left the studio. Yes, sir. And got into the red expedition. Correct. You learned from that. Now they can ask the question. Watch yourself.
When it turned over to the defense's case, they only presented one witness.
Now this is one witness, y'all. And to me, he gonna take up for his boy. Listen to this. Now I'm taking y'all here. The reason why I'm taking y'all here is because these are the decisions that Melly made. Okay? Before I let y'all hear his mom speak. Because mom got to realize that this is a heavy decision and an alternative that he had to decided to follow through. So listen to this, and then we're going to get into the mom.
Friend Adrian Davis. Davis seemingly turned the prosecution's case on its head. He said Melly was at home during the murders.
And what was the purpose of going to the studio? Did anyone fall asleep at the studio? Yes. No. No. That was from the day of smoking weed and having a few drinks.
Now, I got a problem. I got a problem with his testimony right here. Everybody don't fall asleep at the same time, y'all. You can turn that light off and you can relax. I'm not gonna close my eye because your eyes closed. I know we tired and everything, but I don't trust y'all. But see, these guys live around each other. But they could have went home and slept. Why they sleeping in the studio? Cause they planned something. This setup was being set up while they was asleep. They was setting Juvie and Set Chaser up while they was asleep. But Melly know what happened. The car was set up for him to leave. Everything was set up, and they plotted while them boys was asleep, y'all. And they ain't gonna all sleep at the same time. They ain't all went to sleep at the same time. I don't care what nobody said, unless y'all gave them boys something to knock them out. But that while they was asleep, the whole thing was set up. If Melly was in the car or out of the car, it don't matter.
Any arguments occur between any of you at the studio? Did there come a time that you all left the studio? Yes. Did you leave the studio earlier than scheduled? Yeah, I believe so. We tell the jury who got into the red Mitsubishi. Jacoby, you know who got into the Jeep? Where were you going?
So you tell me they had to take that route to go home. Think about it, people. Let's get some strategy here, okay? That route that they take, have they ever taken that route before from the studio home? And another thing is, while they was asleep, they was planning. The masterminded person behind the thought is Melly. And I'm gonna let y'all take it from here.
Did anyone fall asleep in your car? Like all of you, except for the driver. Did there come a time that you were woken up before you got to the house? Yes. What happened? Pulled over, and that's when Melly got the car with us. Do you know where you pulled over? I never really remember. Were you woken up? Yeah. Why? Because I was getting pushed over a little bit. Were you woken up? Yeah. Why? Because I was getting pushed over a little bit. And are you 100% sure that this young man got into the red Mitsubishi? Yes. What happened to the Jeep? I think he just kept on. Did he have that on his door? Yes. You know who has the keys to Melly's house on October 26th in the early morning hours? Jamel and Gordon. They're the only ones who had keys to the house. You have a key to the house? No. William have a
Come on now. You tell me that Juven and Sad Chase the only one had the key to the house. That man, please, that's bull mess. Of course he gonna take up for his friend.
key to the house? No. Did Christopher Thomas have a key to the house? No. Did Trevon Glass have a key to the house?
How you know?
Did Jacoby Mills have a key? No. And how about Octavius Swift? So the only two people you know who had a key to the house was this young man and Portland Henry.
I don't believe it.
Did you see this young man
All right, y'all. I just wanted y'all to hear that a little bit. I don't want to hear all that because he what he doing now. Look, y'all. What I want to do is take y'all over here. And look, y'all, for a minute. When we do our content over here, we use strategies, okay? And we are thinkers over here. None of the content that I create over here is about me, unless it's me in it, involved in it, okay? So let's focus. Let's take our focus off everything else and focus on our case management, okay? On the case. Let's focus on the case, not how I read, not how I talk, how I look, or nothing. Get the focus off of me when we doing the case, and then let's focus on this strategy of the people in the content that we are talking about, okay? So now I'm gonna let y'all hear YNW Melly mom speak out to the NBC6. But those are her son decisions that he made. That's the why he in his situation. So let's look at that. And I'm gonna leave after this, and then y'all like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Okay, and you can come anytime you want to come in and sit in the chat and talk on the and want to come on the stage. You are welcome to, long as you keep it on the content. Okay, all right. Have a great day. Listen to this.
Rapper YNW Melly appeared in U.S. federal court today for the first time as his defense team tries to get him released from jail. His attorney argues Melly's constitutional rights are being violated while he's in custody. NBC6's Marissa Bag joins us live outside the federal courthouse. What happened today, Marissa, and what comes next? Well, ladies, we are 8 months away now from YNW Melly's second double murder trial over in state court. So his attorneys are asking a federal judge to release him from custody until that trial starts. The judge was pretty clear today, saying a full-on release from jail is unlikely to happen. Rapper YNW Melly's family walked out of federal court today with hope. It was good seeing him today. Hopefully I'll be able to get a phone call or a visitation really soon. Cameras aren't allowed in federal court, but YNW Melly was dressed in the same red maximum custody jumpsuit with hands cuffed and feet shackled as you see here in a recent state court hearing. His attorney, Michael Pizzi, argues the Broward Sheriff's Office is violating his client's constitutional rights by not allowing him family visitations in custody or phone calls to his lawyers.
He is not even allowed to call me to discuss his federal constitutional litigation. So I think it's really what the BSO and what the state are doing to him is disgraceful. They are obliterating his constitutional rights.
Melly, whose real name is Jamel Demons, is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder in the 2018 killings of 2 of his friends. The Broward Sheriff's Office says Demons is on administrative segregation within the jail because placement in general population poses a serious threat to the safety of staff or inmates' life or property. Their attorneys argued today that the federal case should be dismissed altogether because Demons should be seeking relief in the state court system, not in front of a federal judge. And so the federal judge is allowing the case to continue at least for now, scheduling the next hearing for Wednesday, February 19th. But she said even if she eventually finds that Demons' constitutional rights have been violated, she said it's unclear whether she could order any changes to his treatment life.
So, in other words, y'all, is he ain't coming out of there. Man ain't coming out of there. Might well just sit down somewhere and relax his feet, cause he ain't going nowhere. He gonna have to. His decision was made on his alternatives and what he decided he wanted to do. Y'all tell me what you think about the video in the comment section. I'm out.